Here's how you gain 20 kilos after a diet, or maybe you can avoid to do this by listening to this one big tip. After I did my first diet, I focused so much on that day. It was a photo shoot, I wanted to get there at all costs. I did everything in my means to get to that particular day. And I had a food mapped out. I even had a list of foods and restaurants that I wanted to go to after I finished my diet. I was frothing at the mouth to get to a point where I actually got to eat again. Now the sacrifice was so high, the exercise was so high, that I was doing everything in my power to get to the day after the shoot where I didn't have to
think about it anymore.
And that's when it went wrong. The biggest lesson that I learned from gaining 20 kilos was that after you do your diet, there is a period that you need to do that is valuable more than the fat loss. Because yes, you can lose 20 kilos, you can lose 10 kilos, you can even lose 30 kilos, 40 kilos, you can lose whatever you blooming want to. But if you don't keep it off, it's fucking pointless. The way that I gained my weight was that I didn't have a plan afterwards. I didn't continue doing my steps. I definitely didn't have a routine where I meal prepped and prepared my food for the week ahead. I didn't even do the blooming grocery shopping for 6 weeks after I did my diet. There was a period of where I just didn't care because I grinded so hard to get to that point. And when you don't care and you don't have a food structure and you don't move very much and you want to go to all these restaurants, you go to the restaurants and you just eat everything in sight because you've had that mindset that you deserve to eat it because you have sacrificed so much before. And that's how I gained 20 kilos in 2 weeks. It was at a point where I actually traveled to Thailand after my photo shoot, stepped off the plane after going to an all-you-can-eat afternoon tea with my mum in Dubai, and I had feet like elephant feet in flip-flops. It was crazy. And then to make it worse, I had a scuba diving expedition for 3 days in where I had to go and learn how to scuba dive. But I couldn't swim in the water because the weight that I'd gained was making me sink like consistently because I didn't know what my body was doing with 20 kilos extra weight. It was weighing me down. So I felt like I had a blooming weight jacket on when I was in the water. I actually failed my scuba diving test because of that extra weight gain. I couldn't tread water for 5 minutes. I'm a fit and healthy person, but when you gain 20 kilos in a short space of time, you become very unfit very quickly. So what I had to do was I had to learn those lessons. So to gain weight after your fat loss phase, just do exactly that. Don't have a plan, don't have a routine, have a list of foods that you're gonna go and smash afterwards, don't do any exercise, and definitely don't plan any food or anything like that over the course of the weeks to keep you on track because your hunger's so high, your level of effort has been so high that you feel like you deserve something. If you make those mistakes, you will gain weight after a diet and then all the work that you put in beforehand will completely go. Now what I would do differently next time is I would just reverse all those things. I would have a plan in place, I would eat more food but logically and moderately. I would go to a restaurant once a week. I definitely wouldn't go and order a full cake after a photo shoot and eat it all before 4 p.m. in the daytime and then have dinner afterwards. I definitely wouldn't go to an afternoon tea all you can eat and have 9 scones and 4 other dishes. But you live and you learn, and most people will only learn through doing. Like these videos and this video will help you if you believe what I'm saying. If you don't, you'll make your own mistakes and then you'll come back to this video and go, fuck, it was right. But if you've loved this content and you want further, just check out my Instagram at nathan.autonomy and we'll show you how we help thousands of people in every single day get in amazing shape and stay in shape for life, probably doing the opposite of what this video is about. Have a great day. Chat to you soon.